Welcome to this episode of Reservations for One. We are live from Boston. I'm in Boston for Halloween, so today we're doing it straight from Boston. Today, I forgot that I used to start off the podcast when I first did it with positive affirmations, so I think I'm gonna start getting back to doing that. And today's positive affirmation is: if you up early, make sure you're the bird and not the worm. A lot of people just think waking up early is the thing to do, but you gotta be fucking productive. If you just up early just to be up and not really doing shit just to say you wake up early, you the fucking worm. You're getting ate, alright? Be the bird. The bird is productive, the worm is not productive. And I want to start today's podcast by saying, like, I had pistachio ice cream for the first time the other day, and I cannot fucking believe that people enjoy pistachio ice cream. Like, it is like the worst thing I've ever had. But now that I think about it, there are people who like getting gum stuck in their hair and shit like that. There are people who like being on crowded trains, and those are all people that's in the same realm. People who eat pistachio ice cream, people who get gum stuck in their hair, people who like getting on crowded trains. So all you pistachio ice cream eaters, I salute y'all. I don't knock what nobody do. Fuck it. What I did? My Google, I really be having some random Google searches. Like I looked at my last 5 Google searches right before I did this, and it's fucking crazy. Like first I Googled, why did they skip the iPhone 9? I couldn't get a definitive answer, but I was just wondering that because it went from iPhone 8 to like the iPhone X, and it just never was a 9. That's kind of crazy to me that they did that. Because I went to the Apple store, I went from a 7. I never wanted to give up my 7 Plus because it had the button. I didn't want the phone without the button, and I went to get the 11 and they made me get the 12, and now I'm fucking tight because now the 12 Pro comes out next week, so now I'm gonna have to go get that because now I like the shit, so I can't not have the best one. So I brought the 12, and I'm gonna have to go back and get the 12 Pro. Probably just give the 12 to one of my bitches or something. And now I'm mad about that. And I Googled, how many words can you make with the periodic table? I was trying to send a cute text, so I was trying to and this girl, she's like she's about to be a biochemist, so I figured I can send her a cute text by using the words from the periodic table. So I was trying to figure out if I could spell I love you with elements from the periodic table. And I also was trying to tell her I want to take her out Wednesday. But I couldn't spell Wednesday, so I had to Google the day after Tuesday, because Wednesday is pretty fucking hard to spell. What else I Googled? I Googled a Homelander costume, because I was thinking about dressing as Homelander for Halloween, because Halloween is this week. And shout out to Homelander. Homelander is that nigga. What else I Googled? What was my last one? Oh, an Edward Elric costume. I wanted to dress as Edward Elric but I didn't know if a lot of people would get it. Shout out to Full Metal Alchemist. That's from an anime, and so I think I'm gonna go with Homelander. But you know what? I like that I was thinking the other day. I like that anime is so popular nowadays. Like I've been watching anime for a while, and I kind of kept it to myself when I used to watch it because it really kind of used to be lame to watch it, and it's just, even though I consider myself cool, or people will consider me cool, sometimes you do shit that you can't do everything that's cool. So I used to watch anime like hard body. I used to watch Trigun, like before anime got popular. I used to watch it all the fucking time. But I actually like that it's popular now. I like that it's mainstream. A lot of people feel like, they hate that it's mainstream, but I like that it's popular. I like that like a lot of nerd culture and shit like that is popular nowadays, because I hate that before that it was only one specific thing that was like the cool crowd, like before, if you wasn't part of the cool crowd, you wasn't nothing. But nowadays it's like everybody is their own thing. Like you could like something, like the nerd crowd is cool, or with the nerd crew. And I feel like social media did that too, like because people were able to link up. There's a million motherfuckers who like everything, so everybody is separated. Like, all right, the nerd crowd is cool, the niggas that think they drug dealing is cool, the niggas that do this is cool. Everybody's separated and everybody is cool. So I really fuck with that. I was thinking about that the other day. I really fuck with that. That nobody really could diss nobody, because I hated that in high school. I was like, I won most popular or second most popular in high school, matter of fact. Sorry, my son Malcolm, he beat me out for most popular because he went to college. He was playing D1 back then, and I fucking was outside after high school, so he definitely deserved most popular. But in high school, you know, I was like one of the most popular kids, and I had advanced classes, so I used to be in class with all the nerds, and I hated that, you know, that my so-called cool friends looked down on my nerd friends. I was like, yo, bro, these niggas is cool too. They just do their own thing. So I love that nowadays, that everybody just separate to their own section and everybody is popular nowadays. And oh, it made me think. I hate. Except the only people that's not cool nowadays are sarcastic people. I hate motherfuckers that who just think sarcasm is the shit. Like, sarcasm should only be used for flirting. Like, sarcasm should be used like if you're trying to flirt with somebody. So, or if you want to fight somebody. Those are the only two reasons I see for sarcasm. Like, what the fuck? Like, I hate when guys are sarcastic with me. Like, dude, I will fuck you up. Like, stop being sarcastic with me. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, everybody that think they're an asshole and sarcastic are usually just bitch ass niggas. So, I hate sarcasm. Oh man, I did. Yo, this was a rough week for me though. One of my exes texted me that she's getting my name covered, and I just broke down and cried. Like, I mean, we haven't been together in years, but damn, like, I feel like I'm just some whack nigga now. Like, how could I just be a nigga? How I'm just walking around with only 2 women with my name on them? Like, that's some super whack nigga shit, bro. Like, I went from 5 to 2. Next thing you know, all of them gonna get it covered. And what I'm supposed to do with myself then? Like, it's rough out here, man. It's I'm almost ready to settle down. Like, I'm getting washed up. I feel like that's when you should settle down. When nobody else wants you, you're like, fuck it, I can't get no more hoes no more. So I just gotta settle down and just be with whoever want to be with me. And I'm almost at that time because the women out here covering my name on them. I don't got that. I don't got it like I used to. But it's not even no good women no more. It's like, who the fuck I'm supposed to settle down with? All the good women are either dead or in jail. Dead ass. It's like, yo, for real, all the good women are already in relationships with guys who don't appreciate them. Like, you really just gotta be like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to steal this girl from this nigga right here. This nigga ain't appreciating her. I should be the one walking all over her, not this nigga. You feel me? Oh man. So, but let me just get into a couple of sad pits. Let me see what we got this week. Bills. Why aren't men honest about their intentions with women? I mean, it don't fucking pay to be honest. That's the first reason, but I mean, I think, I don't know, man. It's hard because I do think guys are honest, and sometimes, no, you know what, guys are not honest, or they are honest, but you know, if you start to like somebody, you kind of try to cover their feelings, so you would be dishonest because, like, damn, I like this girl, even though I told her what it was, she's starting to feel something, and even though I don't want to be in a relationship with her, I don't want to lose what we got, so maybe I got to start acting a certain way or acting like I do want to be in a relationship, even though I told her 100 times I don't want to be in a relationship with her, but I don't want to lose what we got. I mean, yeah, because women be too good to lose. That's why we ain't honest. Like, goddamn, if I told you from the beginning I don't want to be in a relationship with you, we cool, and then shit start going too good, and you start pulling back. I'm like, damn, I can't lose her, so I gotta stop fucking lying now. So y'all be too good women to be honest to. What have you been doing to keep yourself occupied during quarantine? I just been watching mad fucking TV. I just started going back outside. I got cabin fever. I was like, fuck it, man. If I'm gonna get COVID, I'm gonna get COVID. I'm gonna die one day anyway, so fuck it. I ain't gonna be the whack nigga that's in crib the whole COVID. I gotta have some stories to tell my kids, you know. I'm gonna throw mad juice on it. Man, when this COVID shit was happening, boy, I was outside doing this, doing that, throw like mad extra juice on everything I did. But for the first 75% of COVID, I was inside. But once the summer came, I couldn't help myself. Start seeing niggas on the gram in Atlanta and Texas partying. I'm in New York in the crib with my old parents. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going outside. Fuck that. These niggas ain't gonna be enjoying themselves. And these niggas, I've been following this nigga for a month. He ain't coughed one time. He been in the club he been in the club every night. Fuck that. I'm going outside. So I ain't gonna lie, I started breaking out. Bill, are you still single, Bills, or is that your internet facade? A little of both, I would say. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little of both, because I do be getting in relationships. I be like, I'm a good dater, so I'll be doing like 2-3 month relationships, and I'll be back lonely after. I mean, sometimes I'll be lonely while I'm in a relationship, you know. I mean, just because you're in a relationship with somebody don't mean that you feel like you're gonna marry that person. So sometimes I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'll be in a relationship. I need somewhere to sleep for like 2 months, so I go to the girl who got her own apartment, go sleep there. Now I'm fucking around. Shout out to niggas that do that though. Like, fuck it, it's the winter time coming. Niggas definitely jumping in a relationship because they gotta find somewhere to sleep for 2 months. Shout out to the niggas that definitely need somewhere to sleep for 2 months, 3 months till they get on their feet. Shout out to the ladies who let niggas stay with them 2-3 months till they get on their feet. You're very, very appreciated, you know. Bills, do you think women should shoot their shot? Definitely, but you gotta be smart about it. Like, you can't just be like, I know that guys say they like that, but niggas don't really like when a woman is too straightforward at them. Like, you gotta shoot your shot sneakily. Like, you gotta like comment on my post, or you gotta go on my Twitter, or like if we follow each other, go to my gram or go on my Twitter, see the stuff I like, and then post something that I like, that you know, like you do some research on me, something that you know that I like, you post it on your gram or your Twitter if I follow you, so I can respond to you. Like, if I talk about a show I like, you post the show too. And then that's like kind of shooting your shot. Like, all right, this nigga like this show, let me post this. And then I'm like, oh shit, you watched that show? So you sneakily shot your shot at me without me knowing. And now I'm the one that responded to you. So now I'm thinking I'm pursuing you, but you tricked me to respond to you. So I kind of think that's the best way to shoot your shot at a guy. So yeah, shoot your shot, but just, you gotta do it, you know, just be slick with your shit. Be smooth, man. Be smooth with your shit. Anything you do, just be smooth. Alright, that was a quick episode of Reservation For One. I'm out here getting drunk as a motherfucker in Boston. I'm enjoying myself out here. Came down here for my homegirl Halloween party and shit. So definitely gonna be drunk all weekend. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at SadPit, Twitter Bbillions. Go to Saturday.com for all the new merch. Follow Saturday Shop on Twitter, Saturday on Instagram. And make sure you subscribe. I forgot to say that. Subscribe to the fucking podcast on YouTube, or Spotify, Apple, wherever this shit is at. I don't even know all the places this should go, but make sure you definitely subscribe. And this has been Reservations For One with Bills, and I'm out. Thank you for tuning in. Fuck y'all.
You are a clown. That's your smell.